free passes. One of my favorite places in the world is the beach. I love the cool sand between my toes, the refreshing saltwater breeze across my face, the gentle crashing of the waves on the shore, and the chirping of the seagulls. But my favorite thing about the beach is the smell. I want a candle that really smells like the beach, not that ocean breeze stuff. A candle that truly captures the scent of the beach. My favorite beach is Laguna Beach in Southern California. And it's really special to my family because it's where my dad proposed to my mom and they got married. And every time we go to Southern California, we have to go to this beach. I have memories of my brother and I playing in the ocean in the middle of January and everyone looking at us like we're crazy. And then climbing on the rocks because the Pacific Ocean is a very rocky coast. And there's these rocks that protrude out into the ocean about 50 feet. And if the tide is low enough, you can climb all the way out and just watch the waves come in. However, living in Tennessee, the closest beach to me is the Gulf Coast. And while it's not the Pacific, it still fills the void in my heart. You see, the Pacific Ocean is filled with mostly happy memories, whereas the Gulf is filled with more painful memories. My dad, brother, and I are what you would call accident prone, them more than me. And we were camping at Gulf Shores. We took our pop-up trailer and we were setting up at a campsite. And the only thing between me and the ocean was this short gravel road. We drive down it, we park my dad's Silverado in the gravel parking lot across from the ocean. We wait impatiently for the light to change, and then we sprint towards the beach. And after several hours of fun in the sun and enough sand in our bathing suits to prove it, my brother Cody and I go to the bathroom to wash all the sand off of us. Now Cody's about maybe 6 at the time. And we go into the bathroom, and I go into one stall, and he goes into the other. And all I hear is a slam, followed by an immediate mixture of like crying and yelling. So I run over there, my dad runs over there. It turns out the door had bit his thumb. There's blood dripping everywhere. My dad picks him up, we go outside, and everyone around us is really, really helpful. The guy at the snack bar offers him a free ice cream, but he's too distracted by his thumb to know what ice cream is, because just blood everywhere. But we take him to the minor med, and they don't stitch it. They take his thumb, they glue it, and then they wrap it in gauze. And yeah. And then when we get home later on, we take him to the doctor. And the doctors say that the people of the minor med did such a horrible job that he will forever have a scar on his thumb from the time a door bit him. So Cody, check. The next time we go to the beach, we go with another family who's basically like a second family to me. And we're moving on up from our pop-up trailer. We're staying with them in their big, luxurious condo. Now, this condo, it doesn't have a key to get in. It doesn't even have like little credit card shaped keys. It has, you get a wristband, and then you touch the wristband of the door, and it opens, and I had way too much fun with it. But, so my friend Catherine and I, we love to cook. And we planned a very elaborate menu. Some would call probably too elaborate for the beach. Like we were making sushi and homemade cinnamon rolls from scratch. We spent 2 weeks on this menu. This was going to be our fun at the beach, stuck in the condo cooking. So we go into the condo and it's amazing. I'm looking all around. It's beautiful. I walk out onto the patio and I see this gorgeous grill. And it's shiny, and something comes over me, and I run, and I go, and I give it a great big hug. But no one told me that while I was inside, my dad had come out and turned the grill all the way on to clean it, and I'm hugging it. Well, I immediately let go, and in a matter of seconds, I have a blister in the center of my hand, and I'm in pain. And a half hour after arriving at the beach for a week-long vacation, I'm down one hand, and Catherine is pissed because now she has to do all the cooking. And they're never going to let me forget that. I've even been told it's going to be a toast to my wedding. So, Evan, check. A few years go by, and we assume it's safe to return to the beach, and we go back to the same family, but we stay at a different hotel because they have family staying with them, and we're hanging out, having fun at the beach. But for some reason, we get bored at the beach, and we end up at a go-kart track. But nothing against go-kart tracks, but we're at the beach. I like the beach. But we're at the go-kart track, And we get these fun day passes so we can do everything there. And we start off with the go-karts because there's no line. Now the lines are set up like, they don't have chains, they have rails. So we're all zigzagging through to get to the front. My dad, on the other hand, he likes to climb over them. And he does this all the time in amusement parks. But amusement parks is usually the chains. It's easy to just step over. These had rails. So he climbs up on puts one foot up, and then the next, and then he falls and lands on his head, but then stands right back up like nothing happened. Because he has a very, very high tolerance for pain. He once walked 3 miles on what he thought was a sprained ankle through the woods. No, it was broken. But he says he's fine and he's going to go in the go-karts. And my mom says, no. And like a good husband, he listens to his wife. So we all get on the go-karts, and as I'm coming around the bend near where the entrance is, I see out of the corner of my eye, my dad's standing, and then he collapses, and my mom just sprints towards him. And surprise, surprise, the ambulance arrives, and he has a concussion. So Dad, check. So, as you can see, the Pacific Ocean is the safest option, but the Gulf still remains the closest. And Mom says we've used up all of our free injury passes at the beach. She's funny. And she denies this, and hopefully she's right. But so far the Gulf has taken me, my brother, and my dad. Looks like she's next. Thanks.